Emil here from Lekmeren Sup. So today we're going to talk a little bit how to get in and out of your kayak from or by a beach. And I'm going to talk about how to do it and stay dry. So the goal here is to stay dry. Usually when you go in and out of a kayak by the beach, you usually get wet because you have to get out of your kayak and stand in the water. But today we're going to try to do it and stay dry. It's a little bit unconventional, but I like to do it because I'm kind of competing with myself to try to stay dry when I'm kayaking. So it's a fun thing to do, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So to start with, I'm paddling on, and I'm actually taking some speed to really go up and get my kayak up a little bit on the beach. I usually try to lean back when I reach the beach to get the weight of the kayak back, so the front of the kayak gets a little bit easier and goes up on the beach in an easier way. Then from here, I'm opening up my spray skirt, and here it's a good thing to have a paddle that you can split. And this one, I'm trying out this Gear Lab paddle today, and it has protected or exchangeable tips, which is extra good for things like this, because now I'm going to use my paddle to stand up. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to stand up in my kayak. I have a few waves coming here. Maybe they will get me soaked either way. We'll see. I shouldn't have opened up my spray skirt. There we go. Up. The waves. It's smart to wait for the waves. So what I want to do here is stand up in my kayak. I'm standing up. And oops. I'm using the tips or my paddles as extra support. And then I can climb on my kayak and get out dry. So here I'm out of my kayak. I'm totally dry. And I can pull my kayak up to shore. Things to remember here is to remember to pull up your skeg and your rudder before you hit the beach, so you protect them. And when you get your kayak in and out of the water by a beach, you want to take care and be mindful of your skeg, because if you get sand in your skeg box, it might be hard to get your skeg down afterwards. So how to get down into the water again at this beach and still stay dry? The way I do it is that I get my boat down into the water. I usually try to lift the kayak a little bit so I don't slide it in the sand, or I slide it in the sand as little as possible. Then I do the same thing. So I step in my boat, use the paddles as extra support to keep my balance. I sit on down, put on my spray skirt, and then I can use my paddle to push myself out. And there we go. So that is how I do to get in and out of my kayak and still stay dry when I only have the beach option to go to. And things to be mindful about here is this will tear a little bit on your kayak, so if you are really careful of your kayak and don't like scratching your kayak, I wouldn't use this one, then I would use the other one. But it's a good way to do it, and I like staying dry. That's the best thing for me. So I usually get kayaks that they can do this without getting damaged too much. So it works really good for me. So that is how I do to get in and out of my kayak by a beach and still stay dry. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well if you want more info about how to do things with your kayak. I will start producing some more videos in English now as well, so hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. Thanks for today.